Hey fellow explorers, today I'm at Taipei International Airport in Terminal 2 and I'm going to show you what there is to do and eat in this airport, particularly if you've got a long layover. Focus mainly on what's inside security, but I've got a couple ideas of what you can do in the airport outside security too in Terminal 2. This is the newest terminal at Taipei. I'm going to turn the camera on so you can see what I can see. We are going up this escalator to this central second floor area right above security because this is where a lot of the things to do and eat are. There's like two big food courts up here. There's a lot of the airline lounges that are up here. It is currently 7:30 in the morning and you can see the food court is absolutely quite busy. What do we have over in this food court? We've got some beef noodles. How do these look? Beef noodles right here. We've got beef tendon noodles. So this is about like $10 US. Drinks, white gourd drink, lots of places to sit, although it's busy. We got Dodoli, which is a Korean spot, Katsuya for Japanese fried chicken, and next to it looks like there's a tendon spot that doesn't look like it's open at the moment. There is a McDonald's, which is quite busy, and then there's Jamba Juice over here in case you really miss your smoothies. In the other side of this food court, if we look over this way, down below, there's a Gucci store. And I'm going to pick you back up from that escalator so you don't just have to have me walk you back to these tables you've already seen. At this food court, the way you order, there's actually some combined little screens over here, and you order on these screens. You just come here, you say what language you want, and it tells you how long it is to wait for the food. So that's pretty cool. All right, coming over this way, you can see more lounges. There's the Eva Airlines lounge over there. This is Moon Food. We cook, we care, we serve, we love. Looks like a lot of Taiwanese noodles. Over this way. Oh, these food courts, after you eat, you put your trays in the plate retrieve area. They don't bus it for you. You bus it and you put it up on those shelves. And then as we come over this way, there is a Starbucks. No airport would be complete without a Starbucks. And this is the main one in the center of Taipei Airport. Okay, as we come up to this edge, it's another like discontiguous spot, and I don't usually like to stop the camera on these videos, but I also don't want to double track. So you can see the security checkpoint right down there, or immigration, another Eva Airlines lounge, and we're gonna go pick up over there by the blind massage. Okay, so right before we get to the blind massage, there's the Singapore Airlines Silver Chris Lounge, which is usually one of my favorite lounges in airports. So if you got access in there, definitely check that out. They're not open for this early. So the massage center here, this is the Blind Visually Impaired Health Massage Center. You can get a 60-minute massage for 1,200 Taiwanese dollars, or shorter massages for less. So if you've got a lot of time to kill and you want to get the kinks worked out, you can support the visually impaired and feel all limbered up when you're done there too. All right, and this brings us to the second food court up on this level. On the left, this is a Plaza Premium Lounge. There's two of them up here. This is a Priority Pass Lounge, as is the Oriental Club Lounge. So if you have an Amex Platinum card, or Chase Sapphire Reserve, or the Capital One card, that'll get you in those lounges. We've got another beef noodle place with boba tea, of course, the national drink of Taiwan. We can see some soup right there for somebody.
Okay, number 3 and bubble tea.
Yes, they got a beef noodle soup and a boba tea, as you would. What did I have? I actually went outside security in Terminal 2 to the basement level 2 food court out below arrivals, and I had some pot stickers and some sweet and sour soup, and it was quite delicious. And some soybean juice. It was a place kind of like this. So, like, these are xiaolong bao, these are like soup dumplings, hargao, shumai. So these are shrimp, these pork and shrimp. These are tofu, like a cold tofu, like eaten as a dessert. And they've got a lot of pork-based dishes. This place is popular. Though the desserts, the douhuas, they don't open until 10. All right, and this is the other Plaza Premium Lounge. And then this is looking back. Oh, we see a flight crew going to their gate. In Asia, typically the whole flight crew walks to their gate like all together like this, which is neat. All right, I'm gonna go down the escalator and pick you up from right down here, where they're going this way, towards the D gate. Thought this was cool, right into that escalator. There's actually Taipei 101 right here. This is the tallest building in Taiwan. If you go see the real one, there's an observatory up on top, and it's made to resemble bamboo. This is where they always do fireworks on New Year's Eve, one of their iconic buildings. All right, I'll see you down there. Okay, as promised, here we are going down that escalator. And so this is right as you come out security, you turn left, you go this way to the D gates, you go the other way, you get to the C gates, and Terminal 2 and Terminal 1 are connected together. Long walk, about a 25-minute walk from here if you need to get to the A and B gates. Burberry store, nice screens up on top. It's got a map over here to tell you how far away all these different gates are. These are 10 of the D gates, so it tells you one of them is about 500 meters to the farthest one. All right, there's a vending machine over here. Let's check out what's in the vending machine. Water, of course, for 25 Taiwan dollars, about $1 US. Good deal. Lipton, tea, and milk. Okay, here's a map of Taiwan. People often refer to it as the sweet potato because it looks like a sweet potato. On this trip, I'm going to be coming back after I go to Kuala Lumpur, where I'm going today, and we're going to go to Alishan, which is a mountainous region around here, like a big national park in the center of the sweet potato. There's a cool this thing in a medical clinic, so if you're not feeling well, you can get yourself seen there. There's a cool outer space display up on top. Looks like the different planets and stars. Starlux flies out of here, and so I wonder if they have anything to do with this. Starlux, one of the newer Taiwanese carriers that I flew to get here from LAX. They've really leaned into the whole cosmic theme. Oh, by the way, there is an air train that'll go over to Terminal 1, which is down there. You can see it running back here, but you can't actually get to it from this level. If you're on the arrivals level, you can get to it. If you just got here and you're connecting, you can get to it. But if you're up here, you can't. These colors, very Taiwanese Aboriginal colors here. The blue, the green, and the red. They make a lot of clothes and bags out of those. This is a popular airport to connect across Asia. You can see there's lots of flights that come out of here in this departure board up here. Ooh, but I'm going so fast, of course, you probably can't read any of it. All right, so here is where we switch to the D 5 through 10 to the left, or D 1 through 4 to the right, or to the A gates to the right, which would take you to Terminal 1. So, more luxury stores. Obviously, is a big connecting hub. They figure a lot of people like me that have 5 hours and nothing to do with it. So they're gonna go check out these shops. I feel like the D gates here have some of the nicest waiting areas. They've got neat sofas in the waiting areas. I like this vending machine on it. That's got a big giraffe guy on it. Should we take a closer look at these things because we were quick on the previous one? Lychee drink, grape, lemon, apple, coffee, and vegetable, honey, white gourd drink, and a milk peanut soup. Okay. They've got a moving sidewalk in the center of here that only goes one direction because generally people arriving from these flights don't come this way. This is generally just departures because arrivals from the international flights come in at a lower level that you then have to go through customs or you go through transfer security. Coach store, Longchamp store on the right, another random duty-free food store on the left. What's the quintessential souvenir to bring back from Taiwan? Pineapple cake. Pineapple cake. If you want to find the thing to be what does everybody bring back? It is pineapple cake. I don't find them to be truly delicious, but they're classic. Just like the Tokyo banana is in Tokyo, the pineapple cake is in Taiwan. This is kind of a cool shop, though, if you're looking for something unique. The Taiwan Museum shop. A lot of interesting kind of art and cultural things. This is a shop by the National Palace Museum that has a lot of Chinese antiquities here. In particular, 2 of their most famous ones is the jade cabbage and the pork rock. Those are when they're busy, you might have to wait an hour to see the jade cabbage and the pork rock in that museum. I kid you not. I kid you not. Over here on the right, there's a little food court, beef noodle soup, Sky Elephant Thai restaurant, Really, you're going to find most of your main eats in that central area as you come through security. And then this is the Starlux lounge. So if you're flying Starlux and you're in business or first class, or you're one of their like elite members, then you can get into that lounge. There's no other priority pass or buy-in access to that particular lounge. As we go down this way further, we see some more theming of these gates. D7 is like all themed in red over here. And the way these gates work, most of them, is you come in this floor, but you're like, there's not a lot of seats down here. That's because the actual like seating gate or boarding gate, they're actually one level lower. So I'm not going to go down all of them, but I'm just going to show you roughly what that looks like, because you can see this is where the planes are. And so you have to go down a floor down there to board your flight to Osaka, which is the flight that's boarding right now. I want to show you the water machine. They have a lot of water machines around here, so you can bring in a bottle and fill up your bottle with water, but they don't just have cold water. They have boiling hot water too. These things, and you push the button and you can get cold, warm, or hot water, and it tells you like what the temperature of all of them are. All right, it tastes pretty good too. So we got that going for us. All right, let's continue down our moving sidewalk this way. This is a little iTravel store, so we've got a lot of Apple products. We got like iPads, we've got neck pillows, we've got toys, we've got fans, Taiwan souvenirs. Just a little, oh, this robot guy. I used to have this guy when I was a kid. I don't remember what his name is, but I had that guy. Over here, there's a little art exhibition or gallery of Chinese calligraphy. There's a prayer room here. On this side, we just passed Nike. There's Puma. There's Adidas. So all of the shoe sports people are here. This gate, D8, which is heading to Sapporo right now, has a lot of birds. This is the wild bird conservation gate. Oh, and this one's cool. I'm not going to go on the moving sidewalk for this one, because this one's like worthwhile to get up close and see. Here we have like a little train themed area. We got like train tracks. They say don't walk on the train tracks, but like that's cool. They've even got like little birds. Oh, this is in Alishan. And there's some artistic cow right here. Some cool place to sit around this little old looking building. Oh, there's what's this place? There's free charging over there. It looks like a little bookstore with some sofas. Over here, the seats are like Aboriginal boats, more of those wood benches. That flight's going to Cebu. And then this brings us to the end, to D10. There's one more interesting themed gate over here. This isn't the end of the video, there's more of the tour, but this brings us to the end of this walkway, because I'm going to take you around the other D gates and then the C gates. So we've got the Aboriginal boat, we got another one of those cows, we got like a cool Aboriginal house over here, and then looks like they're doing construction this way. All right, I'm going to pick you back up over at where we split off to go to D5, so I'll see you at D4. Just as I'm walking back, that thing, they had the cool seating in the books. It's not a bookstore, it's actually a library. It is the Airport Mind Library. Oh, and I missed this earlier. At gate D6, the Smart Energy Lounge, they've actually got like exercise bikes that you can ride on to get some exercise while you're waiting for your flight. Neat. So we're back where it splits off to D5 or D1. That's the hallway to main security right there. Turn the camera back around. This way, we'll walk to D1 to D4, and also the A gates in Terminal 1. Definitely less lively over here, I feel like. That little hall we were walking down was pretty lively. This one's a little bit more quiet right now. Maybe just less gates coming out of here at the moment. Or just less flights coming out of here. But yeah, it's interesting how when you walk these common areas, right, there aren't seats. You know, that they're all a level below. That way they get a lot more square footage for shops. D4 is exploring Taroko National Park. This is another big national park in Taiwan. They've got some pictures of some waterfalls and some temples. They've got bird sounds that are over here. Obviously to make you look at this, and if you're just transiting in Taipei to make you go and say, hey, maybe next time I should actually stay in Taipei. The Taipei Tourism Department or something like that, they offer, or the China Airlines Lounge here, they offer free tours of the city if you have a layover of like 8 hours or more. The tours are something like 4 hours. They'll take you from the airport someplace and then they'll bring you back. They're free to sign up, so take a look at that if you have a extra long layover. But if you've only got 5 hours, you probably don't want to leave the airport. It took me about an hour to go through customs on my way out, and then about 30 minutes to go back through security and things like that on the way in. And you definitely don't want to miss your flight. Okay, we got another food court right here. Maybe you do want to miss your flight because you want to explore more of Taroko Gorge. Another Starbucks and a little D3 bar, brunch, coffee, beer. Those all sound, here we go, brunch and beer. There we go. Oh, they have a lot of carts that are just free to push around the airport. This guy's obviously bringing them back. You buy your duty-free shopping, you get a cart, wheel it to your gate, and then they take it back for you. The Village of Hope, Pingxi, is what gate D3 is themed after. Clearly they're big about lanterns. So you get to experience a little bit of Taiwanese tourism as you walk through the airport. And there's a cool Pingxi line for a train right over here. That looks like a scenic trip. We've got an actual bookstore, not a library. There's some books and some magazines as well. A small section in this gift shop. There's some Taiwanese flags in there. I have a funny story about Taiwanese flags. I was talking to a particular brand that will remain nameless about doing a review of an electronics product that they have. And they were going to pay me. They were just going to send me the thing. And I was going to make a review video of that. And they said, oh, we've reviewed your channel. And yeah, in one of your videos, you show the Taiwan flag. And that's very controversial. And so in order to send you this product for review, we'd need you to, unlist or private that video with the Taiwan flag. As you could imagine, I didn't. And then for my next video on Taiwan, I went ahead and held the Taiwanese flag in the thumbnail right at the beginning to make sure if this ever happens again, any of these brands that have this concern can just right away be like, this guy and his Taiwan flag. Right. What I like about this the terminals too, a lot of windows, a lot of lights, skylights at the top, so it feels bright and airy. The air's good. It's not closed in. And then this brings us to the connection to Terminal 1, which we're not going to go down because we're going to go pick up at C, but not before I show you gate D1, the Coastal Living Waiting Lounge, where you can actually go up here and I guess surf or something like that on the surfboard. Here, we'll walk up on this surfboard. Okay, and here, we'll do it like this so you can maybe see me at the same time. Yeah, it works. When I lean this way, I turn this way, and when I lean this way, I turn this way. Toes on the nose. All right. I think it's been here for a little bit too long. This game's long in the tooth. All right, I'm gonna see you over on the other side of the main security towards the seat gates. Picking this right back up from the security checkpoint, turn around, you can see the sign there that says gates BC. We're gonna go this way because there's actually 2 walkways through here. There's the main walkway with the security checkpoints to the right, and then there's the store walkway through the duty-free store. So let's go ahead and walk through the duty-free store. Clearly this is not the prime shopping time for duty-free, as a lot of the store staff is just standing around, but maybe the style is doing the wiping. The Shiseido store, very clean right there. This airport is very clean. Everything is shiny. I mean, it looks like I could probably eat off the floor if I wanted to. Some cool neon lights up on the ceiling here. Queen Bee, it says. It is warm in here. There's a lot of bright lights that really heat up this part of the airport. And I think less airflow in here. Maybe the heat makes you want to buy more, like high pressure sales. They warm you up. What do you think? That's what I think. All right. So that brings us through the duty-free store. We'll come back. Oh, this is funny. These are cigarettes, and these are the pictures they put on cigarettes to tell you this is what these cigarettes will do to your teeth and other things. I'm I'm not going to show you all those other things because they're not delightful things. All right. They clearly don't want people to smoke anymore in Taiwan. Okay. This is to the sea gates. We can see the similar sign as we saw at the last place. Sea gates, C1, C10. These are a little bit longer than the D gates. The D gates were like 500 meters, where these are 800 meters to the farthest gate. So, those explorers, we might not make it to all these gates because I actually do have a flight to catch. I am not just here at the airport to just hang out. Oh. Wow. Although I definitely do pick airports to transit through that I think are better airports, that like are more interesting to walk around. And you can see there's actually like a lot of stuff to see and do here. If you were just to walk like the square that is ABC but not the fingers, probably take you an hour to go around, assuming you're walking at a fairly leisurely pace. Obviously I've taken the fingers, and so it takes even longer. It's quite a big airport. This is Taiwan Avenue store. A lot of Taiwanese souvenirs. I like this light up sidewalk down here. Get your Disney, Mickey and Friends enzyme probiotics. All right, let's do that. Let's get some enzyme probiotics. Candies. You know, if you've got kiddos that come here and they're like, I want my candy for my flight. Okay, to the left will take us to C1 to 4, and then to the B gate to Terminal 1. So we're just gonna go down this way to give you a representation of what the C gates look like. And you can see pretty similar setup to the D gates, although I think the D gates are a little bit more themed than the C gates are over here. The C gates don't have the skylights at the top, so it's a little darker over here, though it does have this kind of curved wood wall, which is cool. Oh, these are cool. Cream custard wheel pies. I like these things, so if you're looking for a snack, pick up one of those. That is in front of gate C7, the Taiwan pop music gate. And here we've got a little like, almost looks like an outdoor goods store, Arc'teryx, some plants, definitely darker or moodier this way. Some shops that are coming soon. You can see how this way we look at the front of the airport. So this is the car drop-off for departures on the upper floor and arrivals on the lower floor. They have a lot of Taiwanese flags out there. And then they are building one new terminal, Terminal 3, that's supposed to open in 2026. All right, what does gate C8 bring to us? Dun, dun, dun. This is the Taiwan Film Weaver Waiting Lounge. Yeah, not as cool as the other ones in the D gates. So if you only want to pick one gate to check out some theme stuff, do it in the D gates. With fellow explorers, if your travels are bringing you to Taipei, you might enjoy checking out my Taipei guide right here, or my whole Taiwan travel series right over here. As usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in one of those videos.